Hi ladies, Carrie Brunslick here. So I wanted to come live to you guys and go ahead. Man, I just realized that my curtains are like a really cool background. Don't mind me, squirrel. Okay, but I just wanted to come live to you guys and recap one of the most awesome classes that I've sat through at National Training just earlier this month. And it was by Jenny Harrison Garrison. And first off, she's like one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. She's firm, but she's fantastically fun. So it's like the perfect combination of a personality. I'm gonna let you guys hop on here. I don't know if I can see you guys. Facebook likes to trick things up. Let me see if I can actually like invite people. All right. Hey, Karen. Let's see. Karen, can you do me a favor and share this to the royalties? Let's see. Let me just invite. We're inviting everybody up in here. You get an invite, you get an invite, you get an invite. I'm like the Oprah of invites. Beep, 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 beep. Leaders, if you have a team page, go ahead and share it into your team page as well. So that we make sure that everybody gets to see this, whether they are new or veterans, because when I was sitting through this class, I was like, holy crap, I didn't even think of that. What an amazing idea. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, cool. All right, hey Missy. All right, let me go through. Thanks, Karen. Hey, Heather. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Hillary. Hey, Tiffany. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. There are 13 points, but I actually was newly pregnant and peeing all the freaking time at National Training, so I missed the first two, so I apologize. But I believe that Brittany Johnson was sitting next to me in class, so she might actually have the first 2 points. But the ones that I was able to get were amazing, okay? Hey, Donna. Hey, Kimmy. Okay, so go ahead and comment a 1 below if you're watching live. Comment a 2 below if you're watching the replay, okay? And then drop your favorite emoji if you went to National Training. Woo! National Training. It was amazing. Okay, seriously, $200, you got so much. You got so many classes. You got so many keynote speakers. Of course, they wined you and dined you. They provided lunch like 2 or 3 days out of the 4 days we were there. It was just amazing. So if you have never been to a national event before, I highly encourage you to go. And I know you guys are like, oh, well, you're a leader and like, of course you're gonna go and you have all this money that you can do that. No, like everybody struggles to get there, guys. Like, you always look at it and you're like, oh, can I really afford that expense right now? Yes, because it's gonna reward you tenfold if you go, okay? So every woman that went to National Training is super excited to be back and ready to attack their business, okay? All right, so the first thing, have your appointments book available all the time, okay? You are in business. You need to make sure that your calendar is with you everywhere you go. Whether you're out at the grocery store, whether you are at a party, whatever. And so your appointments, you have multiple different appointments, okay? So you can have a personalized appointment, so a one-on-one appointment where you go to the person's house and it's a private consultation. Okay, so it doesn't even have to be a party. So maybe you've got the girl who's like, oh, you know, I would love to do that, but I just don't have enough girlfriends. That's totally fine, Carol. You know, I know that you have a lot going on and I know that you are interested in a lot in this catalog. Why don't you go ahead and get what you know that you want tonight? Let's go ahead and set up a date in my appointment book for this week. I'll come over and personally sit down with you and go over everything that you have questions about and everything that you were interested in the catalog, and I'll hook you up. Okay, like you can just give her like a quick discount. You don't have to give her a hostess credit or anything. Give her like 15% off whatever she wants because you're there for an hour. Jenny said that most of her consulting things are in and out in an hour and are upwards of $300 to $600 in one order because it's just the one girl and they're having a good time and she's making that relationship. So that's super cool, okay? Couples appointments. Now, she did say that the couples have to come to her. She does not go to their house because, you know, safety in numbers, right? So they come to her, and that way she can have a private consultation with the couple, especially if maybe the male is a nervous Nelly, or maybe maybe she just wanted to talk things over with her husband, and you always know that whenever she's like, oh, I want to talk a couple of things over with my husband, cool, let's go ahead and get you guys on a date so I can come talk to both of you, right? Because otherwise she's just going to slip through the cracks. Bridal consultations. So if someone's getting married and she is just stressed out to the max, her wedding's coming up very quickly and she just doesn't have time to throw together a party, or maybe she already had the bachelorette and she doesn't want to make her bridal party feel like they have to do one more extra thing. You can actually go to her and say, hey, Susie, I know that you're getting married and I know you already did your bachelorette and you don't want to put pressure on your bridal party to do even more. Why don't I come and do a private bridal consultation for you and give you a bridal hookup as well? It takes an hour and you're going to give her discount on the lingerie, and you're going to just make some packages, guys. Like, be like, oh, this is the honeymoon package. This is the oral package. This is the lingerie package. This is the wedding night package, like whatever. So have some fun with it and offer it to all of your bridal, your brides who don't want to have a party. Obviously, a party is a party is a party. Like, go for the parties. But if she's like, no, I can't do that, go ahead and be like, don't worry, I've got a private consultation for you. I'll come to you, okay? A lingerie. And she said that she has a lingerie handbook. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if she made it or if it's just like the 2 pages out of the catalog. I'm not sure. So she has the lingerie appointment and she just brings all the lingerie and they can try it on. Just make sure that they're keeping their panties on, of course, and making sure that they're feeling comfortable. So you do want to make sure that you know what her size is going in, so that you do have a couple of sizes, like her normal size and maybe one size down or one size up, whatever, depending on the lingerie, so that she can try it on and take it home that night. Okay, so that was literally all 1 point, and it was literally mind-blowing to me, okay? All right, so number 4, and I know Tiffany Brooks does this, lunch or midday parties, okay? So lunch parties, take a little goodie bag of mild products to lunch with you. Maybe you're with your coworkers and you're like, hey guys, let's go out to lunch. And I hate to do this to you, but I'm totally gonna tell you about like 16 products over here, or even maybe just 6, like Cocoa Glow, Body Boost, the Euphoria lubricant, the Euphoria enhancement gel, Body Dew, Coochie, like seriously, our whole entire spa line, Great Head even is mild enough, Sensations. Just tell them all about the mild stuff. Don't bust out the toys. You're sitting there at lunch. Now you get to write the whole lunch off because you just did a little party at lunch. And then on top of that, you're probably making sales, and you might even book a real party because they're like, well, I want to see the toys. Sorry, I'm not going to bust them out at freaking Logan's at noon, right? So go ahead and do those lunch parties. Now, midday parties are great for stay-at-home moms who now their kids are back in school, right? So anyone who has older kids and they're all back in school, go ahead and do a midday stay-at-home mom party because they're all probably drinking wine, celebrating that their kids are at school anyways. And then during the summer, the teachers, right? The teachers are off school anyway, so they want to have midday weekday parties. All right, number 5, vendor events. So I just posted, actually I don't think I posted in here, but I posted in my team page and the leadership group about a vendor event. So it's like a bridal show. Sorry, my cat scared me. So it's like it's a bridal show, but you can also do it at wineries. You can do it at breweries. Happy hours at like Bar Louie. Sometimes they have ladies' nights. The High Heeled Happy Hour, Real Housewives of Northern Virginia, all of that stuff. So normally you have to pay a fee to go and do the vendor events. And basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to strike within 24 hours. So you're going to get all these contacts. Okay, let me set this up for you because a lot of people, they do it wrong and then they're like really sad Sallies when they walk away from it. Okay, so first you need to make sure that you have a raffle. Okay, so whether you're doing it by yourself or you're doing it with 4 other women, everyone donates products into this raffle. So that's how you're gonna get people to your table. Hey, have you ever heard of Pure Romance? No? Oh, fantastic. I'm about to change your life. Pure Romance is an in-home party company for women similar to Mary Kay or Tupperware, but we focus on women's sexual health education. We empower them to feel good in their own skin, and we have lingerie, spa products, and romance enhancement products. We actually are raffling off this spa set worth $88 today. Would you like to enter for it? It's totally free. Who's going to say no to that? Very few people, okay? So they're gonna go ahead and fill out the customer connection card, and you need to have all their information. Be like, I need your name, your number, your email, and your address so I can ship it to you when you win. Okay, so then you're also gonna have a game. So I usually do a prize wheel. Plinko's fun. Jody does a really fun bra pong. So that's a really fun way to get people there. And you're gonna feel really stupid whenever someone wants to book a party or wants to play the game. You're gonna be like, we have a spinner! Sorry, I'm not trying to yell because my daughter's sleeping, but you're gonna scream so that it creates attention and brings people to your booth. They're like, what the hell is going on over there? I wanna be there, right? Because it sounds fun, okay? So you're gonna yell about having a spinner, and then also Nikki Tippett, she actually blew my mind, and she was like, don't wait for them to book, just have them play and be like, cool, you get your prize when you have a party with me, all right? So you can definitely do that. So you can have them spin the wheel, you can have them do the little Plinko things for prizes, and you can have them, or you can have them do bra pong, okay? All right, so that was number 5. Number 6, pop up at a local business. So if you have a favorite hair salon, if you have a favorite nail salon, if you have a friend that runs a little boutique, if you have a favorite clothing store that maybe is a mom and pop store, see if you can do a pop-up booth that's like a vendor event at your local spot. So I know that my gym, LA Fitness, they do a lot of these, and I've never personally asked for a booth because I don't pay attention to when they're actually doing them. But I've seen a lot of restaurants there and a lot of different companies, and so you can absolutely do a vendor event like right there at a business. So if they wanted to be mutually exclusive, then what you can say is, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. If you allow me to set up a booth right here so that I can book parties and stuff like that, I'm gonna purchase a $25 gift certificate to your business that I'm then going to raffle off to anyone who enters for it. So that way it's mutually beneficial, so that you're getting business from the clients that are walking in there, and they're getting business from you and from potentially whoever wins your gift card. So that's something that you could do. Number 7, keep calm and go live on Facebook, okay? So I know this is super scary for a lot of people, but it's really gonna boost your algorithms, and I really am bad about it. I haven't really gone live in a long time, but I'm probably gonna start doing it now, because she gave a lot of different fun things to talk about. So you can talk about Cocoa Glow, show how you're supposed to put it on, how easy it goes on, how it goes on clear, how then you wash your hands and then you're not orange. You can post a before and after picture later in the comments, and then also above, so that you can, or after the video, so that you can show the before and after, and even do before 4 hours, and then like maybe 16 hours or 24 hours, whatever, 48 hours, because it keeps going. It just keeps getting darker. Did you know that you can dry shave with Coochie? Pretty cool, huh? So go ahead and do a video on dry shaving with Coochie, because you know sometimes we're always in a rush. I had no idea that you could do that. I like threw myself in a bathtub with my clothes still on and shaved my legs before some kind of event. But if I had known that I could dry shave with Coochie, then it would have changed that whole thing for me. Top tips, your top tips of anything. So maybe you're an expert at wrangling your children. Maybe you're an expert at crafting. Maybe you're an expert cook. Any sort of top tips that you can come up with, top tips of momming, top tips of being a woman, top makeup tips, top tips of holding your boobs up correctly, like who knows? Any top tips that you can come up with. Top 10 products. Now, if you want to put toys in there, then you need to do it in your private VIP group, but if not, then you can go ahead and do your top 10 products from the Mild line. And you can even do 2 different videos. So you can do one on your personal page and say, all right, ladies, here's my top 10 products from our Mild line. I'm doing a whole different video for my VIP group. If you want to be added into my VIP group, go ahead and comment below so that I can add you in there and you can see the top 10 products that includes the toys, okay? So that's gonna be awesome too. Sorry, I was listening to hear if my daughter was crying. A scavenger hunt of Mild products. This was so cool. And I want you guys to really think about how many products you're actually using of Pure Romance every single day. Every single day. So if you just walk through your house and you're like, oh, there's a product right there. There's a product. Like, I have product lying around my house everywhere, okay? Everything from Afterglow to Bosom Buddy to Skinny Dip, because we use it as hand wash in the bathroom and at the kitchen sink. Body Dew in my shower, Miracle Oil on my vanity, Revive Cream in my purse. There's freaking lube in my purse, guys, because Simply Silk you can use as chub rub. So anytime I'm wearing a dress and I'm out and about, I just rub it on my thighs and I'm good to go, right? So go ahead and do a scavenger hunt of mild products through your house. Not only do they get to see your house, so they're like, oh, this lady's a real person. Oh, check out her decorating style. Oh, I like this. Oh, I love your countertops. Like, the algorithms galore. But they're gonna see, man, she really does use a lot of products. Man, so do I. I could probably be a smart shopper and get a discount all the time. So you never know if you're gonna get someone to like recruit that way as well. Have your clients chime in. So if you have like a super awesome client who shops with you all the time, just hit her up and be like, hey Susie, I'm gonna go live later and I wanna know if you can just comment all over about all your favorite products and all of that stuff, because I know that you're one of my best clients and you're so fun and everyone wants to be your friend. Like, just paying her a compliment, she's gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm gonna comment on your video, right? Like, so she's gonna be super excited, okay? Interviewing your clients. You can interview your clients on your personal Facebook page and just set up some questions, like super easy questions. What's your favorite product? What do you love most about the product? What do you love most about the parties? Why do you have parties? All of that different stuff. So fun little things like that. You can, obviously, so that people get to know them, be like, what's your name? What do you do for a living? What's your family life like? Blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff. What's your background? Like, what'd you go to school for? And then get into the pure romance questions, because the more client interviews that you do, the more people will be able to see, oh, hey, like, a pediatrician is her client, and a lawyer is her client, and a cashier at Walmart's her client, and an administrative assistant is her client. Like, why couldn't I be her client? Because everyone can be my client, right? Okay, and then, so that was literally all one tip, guys. Seriously, okay. All right, so number 8. Fundraiser, okay? So it's spelled F-U-N dash Raiser, so that it's like fundraiser, but it's fundraiser. It can be a party, charities that you raise money for clients or raise money for a certain charity that they want to donate to. Maybe it's their favorite one. It can be online or it can be in person, and it can be an event as well. So like she said something about like a dog adoption thing. So she basically went to a dog adoption event, and she promoted that dog adoption event and the charity on her Facebook page and set up a booth there, and I guess did some sales and stuff like that. And she said, for every sale that I make, I'm donating a certain percentage to this organization, whatever. And then she was like, and then on top of that, I also adopted a dog. Like, I fell in love with this dog. I wasn't planning on coming home with a dog, and then surprise, I showed up with a dog. And my husband was like, what? And I was like, yeah, it's ours. Hey. So that's super fun. And that's one thing that you can actually do tomorrow. Like, post on your Facebook at maybe 11, maybe 3. Fun fact, 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m., and 7 p.m. are the 4 most popular times that you should probably be posting on your Facebook. And that's because everyone's looking at Facebook at those times. It's the morning poop. It's right before lunchtime where they're getting dragged out at work. It's 3 p.m. It's the 2 p.m. crash. So it's 3 p.m. They're finally looking at their phones. And then 7 p.m. is after dinner and they're just scrolling through Facebook. So those are the 4 times that you want to post. So you can post on your Facebook at one of those times tomorrow and be like, hey, everybody, I want to do a fundraiser party. So name your favorite charity organization in the comments below. And so then you can go ahead and message all those people and say, hey, I really want to do a fundraiser. I want to donate a portion of the profits to that specific organization. And I need to do a party in order for that to happen. Would you like to host it? And most of the time they're going to say yes, because they're like, yeah, fun and toys, and I get to donate to my charity of my choice. So that's super awesome. All right, number 9, mini power hour. So it's like a phone-a-thon, okay? So you can do this a couple of different ways. So I know that a lot of people are like, I don't even have 1 hour in a day to spare for my business. Okay, so what I want you to do is actually break it up into 4 15-minute increments. Okay, so you can do 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at lunchtime and 15 minutes in the afternoon and 15 minutes at night if you can find it. Almost everyone can find 15 minutes to work on their business. And so you're just gonna real quick, you're gonna phone people, you're gonna call them. You can slide dial them if you're afraid of the phone, it happens, okay? And so you're gonna call them and you're going to tell them about a special offer that you have for them. Now, if you get their voicemail, you're gonna say, hey Susie, this is Carrie Brunslick, your favorite pure romance consultant. I have a special offer for you. It's super, what's the word? Obviously, don't stumble over this. Plan out your speech, whatever. But say it's super limited, and I'm only offering it for the next 24 hours. Please give me a call back at 703, whatever your phone number is, okay? So go ahead and leave that as a voicemail. If they answer, then you're gonna say the same thing, only, hey Susie, it's Carrie Brunslick, your favorite pure romance consultant. How have you been? It's been so long since I've seen you or talked to you. I hope everything's well, you know, whatever. And then say, hey, I've got a super special offer for you and it's a limited edition. I'm only offering it to a few people and it's only for 24 hours. Do you wanna know what it is? Okay, and so that way you're in there and you're in and out fast, okay? So you can call as many people as you can in 15 minutes. All right, now a real power hour. So this is where you're gonna break it down and you're gonna sit there for an hour and you're gonna break it down into 4 15-minute increments. So one is party planning. You always wanna make sure that you get your party planning on the books and out of the way. So that's hostess coaching. You're posting in your events, you're texting your hostesses, or calling them, whatever's easiest for you. You're making sure that you're making that contact so that they know you didn't forget about them. You're excited about the party, they're excited about the party, okay? Number 2, booking leads. So anyone who said maybe later to a party, you're gonna message them, be like, hey Susie, are you ready for that party? What night of the week works best for you? If you already know what night of the week works best for you, be like, I have this date, and this date. Which one works best for you? 3 dates, no more. 2 to 3 dates. Do not send them more than 3 dates. It's overwhelming. Most likely, 9 times out of 10, they will choose the latest date possible. Totally fine. But go ahead and make sure that you have a calendar on you at all times, because that way you can do this in your car, in the bathroom at work, or at your kitchen table, okay? Number 3, sponsoring leads. Make sure you have your list of sponsoring leads so that you can personally touch them. So even if there's not a kit sale, you don't want them to think that you're only talking to them whenever you have a kit sale. So you want to reach out to them and be like, hey Kelly, how are your kids? How was the first day of school? Did they love it? You're going to talk about, you scroll through their Facebook, like stalk them a little bit. Be like, oh my God, I saw you got a puppy. What's its name? Like, I want to name it too. Oh, can I come cuddle your puppy? Whatever. Stuff like that. Okay. And then number 4 are refills and add-ons. Okay. So anyone who ordered something in the last 60 days or the last 90 days that might need a refill, you're gonna go ahead and message them and be like, hey Cleopatra, whatever, I'm making up names at this point. Hey Cleo, it's your favorite pure romance consultant. I know that it's been a couple of months since so-and-so's party, and I wanted to make sure that you were all set with your products. It's about time to refill your coochie. Do you want me to go ahead and do that for you? Question mark. Always end it with a question, okay? 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, yes, I was just thinking about you. But they're not gonna contact you because they forget. Like, we all do that. Do you know how many times I've been trying to order from Zulily and then I get to the payment screen, I'm like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow, and I don't do it tomorrow? It happens, okay? All right, number 11, sign people up, okay? Schedule coffee dates weekly. So anytime you have sponsoring leads, schedule those coffee dates. They're quick, like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Most of the time, if you get them to coffee and you're answering their questions and you're making them feel like a real person and you're on a coffee date, make sure you're buying their damn coffee, by the way. I do smoothie dates because I don't drink coffee, but you're most likely gonna sign them up at your coffee date, okay? Okay, yeah, coffee dates weekly. 2, it creates residual income. So if you're not sponsoring, you're out of your damn mind, okay? So it creates residual income. Not only that, but if Pure Romance changed your life, why are you not going to offer it to everybody else? So for me, it changed my life. I'm able to stay at home with my daughter. Yes, she goes to school 2 days a week, but that just gives mommy a break and ability to go to her doctor's appointments and my massage appointments and get my nails done and my hair done and all of that stuff and nap, whatever. Like, it gives me a break. So I have the ability to do that because of Pure Romance. And who am I to say that someone else doesn't need that? Unless you're Bill Gates, you probably want more money. So I ask literally everyone if they want to be a consultant. Okay, so and then also teach others to do the same thing. So if you have a team, once you have a team, teach them to do coffee dates too, because what's the worst thing that could happen? Nothing. Someone tells them no. Boo freaking who. Move on to the next one, right? All right, number 12, opportunity events. So you could have fun. She likes to do pasta nights. So fun pasta nights at your house, and invite over your sponsoring leads, your opportunity leads, and then offer a sign-on bonus, tell them a little bit about the business, walk them through it, just like we do on our online EOOs. You're going to really quick go through all of the different information, have a kit set up with the little wings open and all of that stuff. Say, this is everything that you're gonna get tonight. Whenever you sign on and have your first party, you're gonna get X from me, and then give them the 40 guests in 40 minutes, or 40 guests in 4 minutes. Form. You can find it on the Q. So you're just going to hand it to them and be like, we're going to play a quick game real quick. I want you to go through this and fill out as many people as you can, okay? And the person who does the most or has the most people is actually going to get a prize. Lizzie, how would you do a sign-up bonus? So a sign-up bonus is anything you want to do. It could be free product. It could be a $25 gift certificate to the PR gear store. You can actually do that via email, which is pretty cool. It could be business supplies. Like, it could be bags, catalogs, and a pack of order forms. So it's totally up to you what the sign-on bonus is. For me, when I first signed on, this was like almost 4 years ago now, but the Founders Day kit sale, it was huge. And so the sign-on bonus that Heather offered us was whatever the amount of kit you get, I'll give you in free product. So I got the biggest kit, so I got like $600 in free product or something like that. So I mean, obviously you're not going to do that if you're brand new in business, but it's just an idea. So I personally would always stick with the swag because it's free advertising, the business supplies because they're going to need it anyway, or free products so they can stock their inventory or add to their demo. Okay, so that's what my sign-on bonuses usually are. All right. And then last, but definitely, oh wait, just kidding, I've got a couple more. All right, because, bonus tips. Okay, so number 13, help your new girls with their first booking or sale. Okay, so if your new girl seems like she's struggling, first off, you need to onboard your new girls every single freaking time, okay? So once you sign on a girl, I want you to message your sponsor and say, hey, I just signed my first girl, how do I onboard her? Okay, and then she's gonna tag you in a video and you're gonna learn exactly how to do it, and you're gonna have a 20-minute phone call with her, and it's gonna be the most magical thing for both of you. Okay, just do it for every single girl that you sign up. Now, if she seems like she's struggling after the first week and she's like, I just don't know if I can do this, I want you to make sure that she gets her first booking, okay, or for her first sale. So go ahead and maybe help her with some Facebook wording, help her with a Facebook post, and then just help her get that booking. So whether it be that you need to three-way some people together, like via message, or three-way call someone, just go ahead and do that with her so that she gets that confidence built up and she can go ahead and do that. All right, bonus tip. Attend networking events, okay? So meetup.com, that's great to meet up friends in a new area. So like Yasmin, you're moving to Texas, you're moving to Dallas, go to meetup.com and pick a couple of different events to go to and wear your PR gear, okay? So like obviously you're not going to be like, hey, I'm your new resident Pure Romance girl, but you at least are wearing your PR gear. So then when you're talking to people and you're like, oh yeah, I'm a Pure Romance consultant, they're like, oh, well, I mean, obviously that's what you're wearing. Tell me a little bit more about it. That's your in, okay? And then also you're meeting new friends. So it's going to be people that you have common interests with because you're at an event that you chose. So it could be like freaking hot air balloon rides. It could be you're petting llamas. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, but it's a fun event that you're enjoying and you're also meeting potential clients at, okay? Okay. daily IPAs. I don't know what an IPA is. I wrote it down. I think it might be important something, okay? So this is apparently what you're supposed to do. Lizzie, I mean, if you're going to a meetup.com thing, look at what the dress code is. I mean, obviously you're not going to wear heels and a dress to hot air balloons or petting llamas, but just look at the dress code for whatever the thing is. But this is a PR gear shirt. This is a Pure Romance shirt, and I mean, it's pretty standard. It's classic, and it's relaxed, but I still look professional if I pair it with a pair of like black leggings or black slacks or anything like that. And even dark jeans with no rips, no tears, no holes. We're keeping it classy, ladies, okay? So dark denim with no rips, no tears, no holes, okay? All right, the daily IPAs. Hand out 10 business cards a day, all right? And if you can, get contact information back. So I personally like to hand out pens because everybody uses a pen. And if you have business cards, or if you need to order business cards, go ahead and get your face on them, okay? So studies show that people are less likely to throw away your business card if it has your face on it because they feel guilty. They feel like you're looking at them and you're like giving them the stank eye through the card. So go ahead and put your face on your business cards. If you're able to afford pens, go for it. If you're brand new in business, shelf that for like when you're 6 months to a year in business, okay? Because that's a big investment. Use Pure Sale to follow up with past clients on the daily. So whether it's your follow-up text messages, your 2-day, 2-week, or 2 months, go ahead and do that. And then shooting for 2 to 3 new sales and new contacts a day. So I personally go through, you know how Facebook, every day it's like people you may know, and then it shows you how many mutual friends you have. If I have a crap ton of mutual friends with you, you for sure are getting a friend request from me unless your Facebook profile is creepy, okay? So today, like I had a girl that had like 33 friends of mine in common, and I noticed that she has a really cool earring in. So even if I send her a friend request and she messages me and she's like, do I know you? No, girl, but we got like 33 friends in common and you got cool earrings, so I want to know you. That's I mean, it's a compliment, and she's going to be like, oh, okay, cool, thanks, huh? All right, like you're not hurting anybody's feelings, and then she's gonna start seeing your posts about your business, and she's gonna be like, whoa, what's Pure Romance? What are you talking about? What? I need to be in your VIP group. And so then she's gonna get in my VIP group, and then she's gonna become a client, and it's just gonna all work out from there, okay? Oh, I skipped one. Add prospects to your warm lead list. So basically, you always wanna have a warm lead list. So whether it's, so I mean, obviously if they're not like, hey, I want to join your team like tomorrow, or hey, I want to book a party tomorrow, then you're going to have a warm leads list. So you're going to have people who say maybe later, not right now, whatever. Just make sure that you're continuously adding people to that list and then contacting them, okay, on a regular basis. Whether it be personal or business, I don't want you to contact these people only when you want business from them, because then you are that weird shady salesperson. And I know that it can be hard because we all have lives. So like when you're contacting 50 people a day, you're like, man, this is kind of like a lot. I get it. I do. But if you can take 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night to do it, as long as you're touching your business for 15 minutes a day, you're golden. Okay. So these are all just great tips for you guys to do income producing activities. And a lot of them were stuff that I didn't even think about doing. And I think that it's really going to be some fun stuff just to switch it up and like really give you that extra motivation and extra excitement to be in business again. All right, ladies. So does anyone have any questions? I'm going to give you guys a couple of seconds to post some questions below. If not, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I know that that was 30 minutes, but that was actually a lot of information to go through. And sometimes I talk too much and sometimes I get distracted. So it happens. Whew. Alrighty, so if no one has any questions, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. If you guys watch the replay and you have questions later, feel free to comment them below. And I will do my best to answer them. Thanks, Elena. Thank you, Lizzie. All right, bye, guys.